Hey everyone, hope your weekend's starting well. I just wanted to finish, I've been sort of pottering around today, did a video earlier on singles. I wanted to just do a bit of a roundup on some of the things that I've got recently, because I think it's quite eclectic anyway. First thing, which I've had for a while now, since before I went away, about 5-6 weeks, is this. It's the Philadelphia International Records 40th anniversary box set. Now there's 10 CDs in here, a brilliant book just talking about the whole history of Philadelphia International, and all of the sounds of it to me conjure up images of the 70s and being at school and breakfast radio. There's actually 10 CDs in this collection, and you know, I'm slowly working my way through, but it's just a really mammoth exercise. And I mean, it wasn't the cheapest box set going, but almost worth it alone for the OJ singing Love Train, which is becoming the national, or the anthem of the vinyl community, I think, in many respects. But really lovely sounds, classic songs. I didn't even realise that the Jacksons at one point were on Philadelphia. I think it might just be for one song. But I also heard a radio interview with the founder, whose name escapes me, or one of the founders' name escapes me just at the moment, and he was saying the string instrument, because they always carried a full band orchestra, which now obviously would be done on just on a keyboard. However, they were all retired musicians from the major orchestras in North America. And he actually said most of them would be long dead by now. But it is just really nice package. It's not available on vinyl, I don't believe, so that's why I had to invest in the box set. So I've been you sort of get the urge to wear a white suit and start dancing when you listen to this stuff, although I won't subject you to that. Second thing is a band my wife found called Dear Prudence. Now these are young guys, female singer. Dear Prudence could be a reference to the Beatles, but it's not. It's actually to Susie and the Banshees. And if you love that sort of early 80s indie, The Cure, Susie and the Banshees, her singing's a little bit like Kate Nash, if you know her, a sort of mockney female singer-songwriter in this country, and it just really just sounded, and it's excellent. And they're at Leeds Festival at the minute, where my son is, so they've been tipped by the BBC, but they've only actually got one item on vinyl, and this is their single from earlier in the year called Valentine. Just got it in from Amazon earlier today. The second thing I got today from Amazon was this. It was a tip. I got a message. The one great thing about the VC to my mind, is that the communication between people just who've got the same interest as you. And this is a guy called Jaron, who's on, I think he's on Facebook definitely, guided by Ohio, and he lives Cincinnati way. So that VC phone went. Trying to upgrade my son's season ticket for football tomorrow. Anyway, Jaron sent me a message saying that he thought I'd really like this band. They're called Wussy. They've got to be the worst name for a band ever. And was I aware of them, and did some tour dates, etc. Anyway, I wasn't, and I looked it up, and the only album that's available in this country is this one called Buckeye, and there's no vinyl available. And I've listened to it through once, and I really do like it. It reminds me of like the B-52s and Shades of Wilco, and had a band called Magic Numbers, if you've heard of them. Anyway, so that was my sort of surprise, or it wasn't a surprise, it was a price package from Amazon this morning. I also want to show you this, which I think is hilarious. It came in this box. Look at the size of it. All this packaging, plus some more card inside. So fair play to Amazon. You can't argue with the fact that they pack things well. But also thanks to Jaron for that tip. I've been enjoying that on and off throughout the day. The next thing is something that my wife gave to me yesterday, and it's a band. It's a project called Lightships, and it's Lightships is led by a chap called Gerard Love, who is or was the bass player of Teenage Fan Club, and this has got members of Ben and Sebastian involved as well, and he's really it's one of the best things I've heard for a long time. Just complete guesswork, I think, on my wife Julia, on her part, that I would like it. She'd not heard it herself, and just thought, well, give it a go, it sounds interesting. And that was, if you like Teenage Fan Club and Cosmic Rough Riders and Belle and Sebastian, you can't fail to like this. It's summery and it's evocative, and just really a great listen, gentle tunes. And then the next thing that I've got recently is this, which is a band called Best Coast, again, tip from the VC, Conrad, DVD 30, featured in what is like top 10 best albums this year so far. I bought the CD, loved it, and then I looked on eBay and found this for 99 pence. Well, it didn't go for 99 pence, it was like £4.49 plus £2 postage, £6.49. But what a great package this is. In here there's the vinyl album, which is there. Then there's something like, I think it's like this full colour booklet there, and a digital download and a white label of the single, The Only Place, which is the title track off the album. And there's also a cover version, I think it's Fleetwood Mac, Storms, that's right. But I had a quick sort of exchange of messages with Conrad, and he actually says this is less good than the first album, and I've ordered that as well, so I'll be able to sort of judge for myself shortly. I'm sorry if there's a bit of noise going off in the background. My daughter's in the other room getting something to eat. So those are the albums. The final three things that I've got recently. You may, if you watch any of my videos, you'll know that I like a label called Fruits de Mer, and these are the latest three issues on the Fruits de Mer label. The first one's Jack Ellister. One's got a Jagger and Richards song on the Citadel as a B-side, and then his original composition, The Man with the Biochopper. But the other thing about Fruits de Mer releases the on-coloured vinyl, so really nice single that is, and also great sleeve, colour poster. This is standard part of the course. I've signed up to the Fruits de Mer Members Club, which doesn't cost anything at all. It just means that you sort of semi-commit to buying. You get first refusal on all the new releases. I guess they'd throw you out of the club if you didn't buy them. But I just think, as I think Rob Paniques in Boston said, instant collectibles, and they are. The second one was the Pretty Things live in London, and that's 4 songs from SF Sorrow, the sort of classic concept album. And then the third one was Beautify Junkyards, and the best track on there is the first one, From the Morning, which is actually Nick Drake's song. And I'll just show you the vinyl again because this one looks amazing. Again, there you go. So a few things that I've been investing in recently. There's not a bad one amongst them, so if you decided to invest yourself, I would wholeheartedly recommend any of them. That's it from me for this weekend. Hope you're doing well, everybody out there, and have a good weekend.